All right, let's get right into it. There's a question that pretty much every business owner asks themselves at some point. Are Google Ads really worth the money? Today, we're going to break that down with the actual data.
I mean, it's a totally fair question, right? Costs are going up, the platform is always changing, you're trying to grow your business, not just hand over your profits to Google. So, is it still a smart move for you? Well, here's the thing. It's not a simple yes or no. It's complicated.
So to really wrap your head around the potential here, you just have to look at the sheer scale. Every single day, people make 8.5 billion searches on Google. That's 8.5 billion moments where someone, somewhere, is actively looking for exactly what you might be selling. That's the magic right there, meeting your customer at the exact second they need you.
And listen, when it works, it really works. The numbers show that for every dollar a business puts into Google Ads, they typically get about $2 back. A 200% return on investment? That sounds amazing, and it can be, but, and there's always a but, that's not the whole story.
And that brings us to the core problem, the real dilemma of Google Ads. It has unbelievable power, but it's also loaded with these traps that can just suck your budget dry and leave you with nothing.
Just look at this breakdown. It really lays it all out. On one side, the pros are fantastic. You get people who are ready to buy, you're visible instantly, and you can track everything. But that other column, yikes. The costs are climbing, it's incredibly complex to learn, and there's even straight-up fraud. It's the definition of high risk, high reward. And when we say rising costs, we're not talking about a few pennies. In the really competitive fields, think lawyers, finance, healthcare, you could be paying $50 or even over $100 for a single click. Think about that. For a small business, a few of those clicks and poof, your entire day's budget is gone, just like that. And on top of those expensive clicks, you have to worry about fake ones. This is wild. You've got bots and shady competitors just clicking on your ads to waste your money. Some studies show that this can eat up to 30% of your ad budget. Imagine literally throwing a third of your ad money in the trash before a real customer even sees your page. So, all this brings us to the most important question of all. Can your business actually afford to get in this game? Let's figure out how to calculate your own risk right now. Okay, don't worry. The math here is actually pretty simple, but it is so important. It's your break-even cost per click. This number is the absolute tippy-top price you can pay for one click without losing money. If your actual cost per click is higher than this, you are literally paying Google for the privilege of losing a customer. Not a great business model, right? Let's make this real. A plumber makes about $250 profit per job, and his website converts 10% of visitors. That means he can afford to pay up to $25 for a click. That's a pretty healthy cushion. But now look at the e-commerce store. They make $20 profit on a sale, and a typical 2% of their website visitors buy something. Their break-even point is just 40 cents a click. In today's market, oof, that is tough. Almost impossible, really. Okay, so let's say the math does work out for your business. The next challenge is making sure every single dollar you spend is working as hard as it possibly can. This is what we call the manual path, and believe me, it is a grind. To actually succeed, you can't just do one of these things. You have to be doing all of them, all the time. You're constantly tweaking your targeting, you're obsessing over your quality score to lower your costs, you're building massive lists of negative keywords, you're fixing your landing pages. Oh, and you have to fight that click fraud yourself and set up remarketing. As you can see, it's basically a full-time job. Seriously. And that's the real kicker, isn't it? You're busy running your actual business. You're the CEO, the marketing department, the head of sales. Who on earth has the time to also become a professional Google Ads manager? This is where we need to shift gears, because there is a much smarter, much more efficient way to do all this. Let's talk about the automated advantage.
All of this insane complexity has led to a whole new generation of tools designed to handle it for you. A really great example is a platform called kaum.xyz. Their whole idea is something they call zero-touch automation, where an intelligent system does all of that heavy lifting we just talked about for you.
Remember that huge, overwhelming list of tasks? Well, a tool like this just handles it. It automates the day-to-day management. It actively finds and blocks the click fraud that's wasting your money. It makes sure your budget is laser-focused on attracting real customers. Basically, it deals with all the pitfalls so you can get back to doing what you're best at, running your business. So, we end up right back where we started. Are Google Ads worth it? Yes, they absolutely can be. But you can't just throw money at the wall and hope it sticks. You have to have a strategy to manage the cost and the complexity. So the final question you really need to ask yourself is this: is your ad budget building your business,
Or is it just building Google's?